working the ball. Gets to Ryder Kirsch. Work it down in the corner. Gets the ball to Kale Langham. Pull up jumper baseline. About a 15-footer. Nice shot. Langham to two. That shot goes up and down, won't go. Rebound was Ali Rama, won't go. And tracking down this rebound is going to be Jake Bonekamp. Up on top, Kirsch, Ryder Kirsch with the ball. They get the ball to Joe Popple. Work the ball around. Trying to go inside. Red Cloud playing a man-to-man. 7-5 now. St. Thomas more by 2. Driving the baseline, the shot's blocked. Rama will come away with it. Rama works it down on the wing. Back outside to Rama. Baseline, pull-up jumper. Short, won't climb up over the rim, won't go. The rebound came down to Joe Popple for St. Thomas More. That shot won't go. Louis or Many Horses will track it down for Red Cloud. Red Cloud pushing the ball down the floor. St. Thomas More by 2, 7-5. Rama tried to kick it in the corner to Carlo. Goes out of bounds. Red Cloud will turn it over. It'll be St. Thomas More ball. 4:35 to go. First quarter. Jalen Cross will check into the ball game. Timeout on the floor. 4:35 to go, first quarter. St. Thomas More up 7-5. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV. Seven to 5. St. Thomas More with a young team. They start two seniors. Actually, they start 3 seniors and 2 sophomores. 7-5. St. Thomas More with the ball, and they have the lead. Into the game, new player, Ryan Wojcik. Outside, Wojcik on top. Rama bounces over there and gets a steal. Looking to take it coast to coast. Won't go, draws a foul, and Rama will go to the line to shoot 2. Great anticipation as he got that steal. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul whistle against Ryan Wojcik. He's a 6'1" freshman. Picks up his first foul. Rama to shoot a pair. He can hit these. He rims out the first one, won't go. Now I can just make it a 1-point game. Hits the second. His first point tonight. And make it 7-6. St. Thomas More by 1. They work it on the wing, left side. With the ball is Langham. Drive. Langham outside shot of 3 and knocks it down. That's going to be Caden Casey for 3. And make it 10-6 now. St. Thomas More by 4. Outside there are Many Horses. Drives, kicks it. Jesse Jensen in the corner on the right. Back up on top. Nice drive inside. Scooping that shot up. Won't go. A little long. Rama couldn't get that one to go. Langdon will come down with the rebound for St. Thomas More. They got to lead 10-6. Back outside. Pull-up jumper for 3 won't go. Rebound came down to Casey. Caden Casey. Outside shot won't go. Rebound to Popple. They kick it back outside. 10-6. 2 offensive rebounds. Pull up outside, a 3-pointer, in and out, won't go. Rama had his hands on the ball. It's going to be Louis or Many Horses comes away with it. Quickly down the floor. Off of St. Thomas More, it'll be Red Cloud ball. Into the game comes Bowenkamp back into the game. Okay. They're going to change that, and the possession goes to St. Thomas More. Still 10-6. Ryder Kirsch back in the ball game as well. Kirsch gets the ball up on the wing. Casey came across the lane, didn't get the ball. Down inside, outside. That was Bohnenkamp driving the baseline. Scoop shot won't go. Getting his own rebound. That's Connor Hollenbeck. 5'11" sophomore, got his own rebound. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Ten to 6. St. Thomas More by 4. 2:50 to go. First shot by Hollenbeck is good. Make it 11 to 6. St. Thomas More up early. Red Cloud's not been able to hit their shots. Hollenbeck rattles the second one in and make it 12 to 6 now. St. Thomas More up. 30-second timeout called by Christian McGee. So timeout on the floor, 2:46 to go first quarter. St. Thomas More up 12-6 over the home team, the Red Cloud Crusaders. You're listening to coverage of boys high school basketball right here on Keeley Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV. St. Thomas More, good fundamentals, play good defense. They box out and go for the rebound. Right now they're up 12-6. Red Cloud's not been very well organized on offense. And their shots are not falling. For many horses, leader charge, Jensen, Jalen Cross, and Ollie Rama on the floor right now for Red Cloud. Inbounds to Rama at half court. He's working against Caden Casey. Works it to the right. Leader charge. Left side to Jensen, working the baseline. Kicks it back across. Head fake, cross, driving. Kicks it back to leader charge. Pull up 15-footer. Nice shot by leader charge for two. He's got 7 of his team's 8 points and make it 12 to 8. 4-point lead. Coming down the baseline, Caden Casey. Count that basket and 1. He muscled that shot up and in. He's got 10 points here in the first quarter and 1. Jesse Jensen will pick up his first foul. 6'2" junior Jesse Jensen. He got a start tonight. Jalen Cross out. Ryan Carlo back in for Red Cloud. Short off the rim, won't go. Leader charge will come down with the rebound for Red Cloud. 14 to 8. 6-point lead. Pull-up jumper by Rama won't go. The rebound coming down to Caden Casey for the Cavaliers. Casey working on the left side. Down in the corner. Driving. Lango. No, that's Ryder Kirsch. Then back outside. Casey pushing the ball. Jensen will come away with it. Driving inside. That's Jensen getting his first basket. Make it 14 to 10. Working on the wing. Back outside. Back left side on the outside. Kicking it up on top. Into the game now is Grant Huber. Baseline. Rama tips the ball, but St. Thomas More got it back, and knocking that ball up is Lenga. He gets the 2. Make it 16 to 10 now. Red Cloud struggling to get a stop here. For Many Horses to Carlo, right wing. Back in the corner to Many Horses. There's a foul. Looks like away from the ball. Jalen Cross gets ready to check back in the ball game. Foul against Red Cloud. That'll be the 3rd foul on Jesse Jensen. Third foul on Jensen. He'll come out. Into the game, like I said, Grant Huber, a 5'10 sophomore, checks into the game. Outside the three-pointer, that's not going to work. And that's off of St. Thomas More, off of Joe Puppel, 6'2 senior. Went up him and out of bounds. It's Red Cloud ball. Ryan Carlo to Ali Rama. Rama will bring it up. Covering him is Bowenkamp. Driving. Nice drive by Rama. Down the right side, up off the glass for two. Make it 16-12. 4-point game. Less than half a minute to go, first quarter. St. Thomas More has had the lead since the beginning. Actually, Red Cloud went up 2-0. St. Thomas More tied it, then went up 5-2, and they've had the lead ever since then. No shot clock, that's off. Outside shot, and that's a three. Knocking that three down is Ryder Kirsch hits the three. Make it 19-12. That shot at the buzzer won't go. We've completed the first quarter, and at the end of one, St. Thomas More is up 19-12 over the Red Cloud Crusaders. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio, the voice of this great Lakota nation. Coming at you tonight, 90.1 FM Porcupine, 88.7 in Rapid City, and KeelyRadio.org on the internet. You're watching also on KOLC TV. So far, St. Thomas More. Red Cloud scored first and went up 2-0. St. Thomas More came back and scored the next 5 points, and we're up 5-2, and they've had the lead ever since. Right now, the lead is 7. Tonight's game brought to you by Big Bats Conoco, Lakota Plains Propane, and Sioux Nation Shopping Center. Brought to you by Pine Ridge Oil and Pine Ridge Area Chamber of Commerce. Brought to you by Ready Cash and iBank in Rapid City and in Pine Ridge. Prairie Edge Book and Music Store and All Season Screen Printing. St. Thomas More has the ball to start the second quarter. Bowenkamp gets the ball to Kirsch. That shot outside. Three-pointer. Make it 22-12, now a 10-point game. Rama works it left side, corner to Cardinal. Leader charge, baseline. Bounce pass across the lane. Jensen has the ball stripped. Red Cloud will turn it over. Also into the game is Michael Gilton, a 5'10 sophomore for St. Thomas More. They work it on the wing to Huber. Tries to go inside, step back, Ryder Kirsch for two. Kirsch is 8 points down, make it 24-12. Raymond will bring it up on top. Met by Bowenkamp. Working it. Kicks it to Leader Charge. Leader Charge scoops up off the glass. Russell Leader Charge with 9 points in the game. 24-14. St. Thomas More by 10. Huber outside. Gets the ball to Gilton. Back up on top. Around the horn. Get it inside to Kirsch. Up off the glass, won't go. Leader Charge will grab the rebound. So Red Cloud get a stop, and they turn it into 2 points. Leader Charge drives, gets it up and good. Leader Charge with 11 now. 24-16. 8-point game. Looks like we have a foul on the inbounds pass. Louis Omreni Horses will pick up his first foul. For Red Cloud, their 4th team foul. St. Thomas More has 2. 24-16, an 8-point lead right now for the Cavaliers. Inbounds to Rama. Rama calls the play, working it to the right. Up on top, Louis Omreni Horses. Back to Jeremiah Whalen. Ryan Carlo at 3, won't go. Many Horses will come down the rebound for Red Cloud. They get it down inside. Ryan Carlo for two. Carlo's first basket. Make it 24 to 18, a 6-point game. Was 12, now down to 6. Working around the perimeter, get into Kirsch. Back outside to Gilton, that's not going to go. Rebound will come down the cross. We're going to call a foul, I believe, on Huber. Grant Huber will pick up his first foul, 13th foul. 13th foul on St. Thomas More. 24-18, Red Cloud can cut the lead to 6 now. They're down by, they cut the lead to 4. They're down by 6 right now. 24-18. Whalen into Rama on the wing to Carlo. Up on top, cross. Hermeniorst drives, kicks it back to Whalen. Not a good pass. It'll go off of St. Thomas More. Red Cloud lucked out on that one. 5.5 to go, first half. Into cross out to Whalen. Carlo in the corner to Hermeniorst, back to Rama. Rama drives into the paint, kicks it back outside. Whalen for 3, and Whalen hits the 3-pointer. Rama with the assist. Whalen hits the 3 and make it 24-21. 3-point game. St. Thomas More by 3. They work it on the wing. Tried to go back door. Ryder Kirsch wide open. Back door. Kirsch for 2. He's got 10 now. Make it 26-21, a 5-point game. Raymond drives, kicks it to Whalen. Back outside, Carlo. Hermeniorst is going to be whistling for traveling. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Crash.
How are you?
Good.
How's the roads?
Not bad.
They got kind of a late start here at Red Cloud. Surprise, surprise, huh?
Well,
4:40 to go, first half. 26-21. St. Thomas More was up by 12 at one point. Red Cloud. Raymond went for the steal in the corner. Outside shot of 3, short won't go. Raymond will come down the rebound for Red Cloud. Raymond up to the leader charge for 2. Leader charge with a one-hand jam.
yeah.
Make it 26-23 now. A 3-point game. Red Cloud's taking some time to warm up. They weren't shooting it well at all to open the game. 3-point game now. Kirsch. Get the ball. Caden Casey working on top. Working on the wing. Driving back outside. Casey with a quick shot, won't go. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Red Cloud ball. A chance to pull within 1 or tie the ball game. There are many horses. Rama, leader charge. Carlo and Jeremiah Whalen on the floor right now for Red Cloud. Rama will walk the ball up the floor. 26-23. For many horses to Whalen. Whalen goes to drive, gives the ball back to leader charge, loses the handle on the ball, and then tips the ball thinking of trying to get it to Carlo, and it goes out of bounds. Red Cloud had the opportunity, and they get the turnover.
I heard you saying on the way over, this is a rebuilding year for St. Thomas More.
They're 7-8
Huh.
on the season. Usually at this time they might have from 0 to 2 losses is all.
Right.
They have a young team. They have quite a few sophomores on the team.
Yeah.
So it definitely is a rebuilding year. In fact, the number 1 team right now in Region 8A is Rapid City Christian.
They're an A school now?
Yep, for a long time they were a B school, and now they're an A school, and they
Wow.
are top of the region right now.
Huh. Jeez. I didn't even know that, Thomas.
Well, we try and catch you up every now and then.
Well, that's good. So what's going on here? It looks like St. Thomas More forgot that they're rebuilding. Decided to lay some foundation here.
Well, it's first half.
Okay.
I, I'm just saying that they're not at the level where we're used to seeing them.
Right.
They played Pine Ridge at Mitchell and beat Pine Ridge by 10.
Who?
St. Thomas More.
This team?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Huh.
I mean, they may be real building, but they play good fundamental ball. They shoot well. They play good defense. Working the ball.
So if you're not careful, they can jump out on you.
Outside, Casey knocks down a three. He's got 13 points in the game already. Make it 29-23. Back to a 6-point game. Ryan Carlo, Raymond drives, kicks it outside in the corner. Hermione Horses for three, a little long. Won't go.
Stay there. Red Cloud ball.
Underneath with the rebound was Hollenbeck. He got the rebound and then fell out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's Red Cloud's ball. Ryan Carlo into Raymond. Raymond immediately into the lane. They collapse. Won't go anywhere. Back out to leader charge. He's had the hot hand. He's got 13 points here in the first half. Whalen. Back to Ryan Carlo to Raymond. Nice move by Raymond. Tried to get it inside. Almost stolen. Down on the deck. The ball's tipped and stolen. Red Cloud will turn it over. That does not help. 29-23, a 6-point lead. 2:33 to go. First half. Hollenbeck on the wing goes to Wonga. Left side now. Hollenbeck trying to go inside. Whalen working it hard. Back outside to Casey. Goes to Hollenbeck. They set it up. Hollenbeck is sophomore. Bounce pass. Across the lane.
I think you could have either called travel on number 33 or 3 seconds on number 30.
Well, so
But they called a foul.
Wojcik ends up drawing a foul. Rama will pick up his first foul, and Wojcik will shoot 2 shots. Hits the first one.
30-23. St. Thomas More.
They were up by 12 at one point.
Yeah. They came with 4 new guys.
They were up 24-12 at one point. Red Cloud cut it to 2. And back up to 9. No, it's at 8 now.
Yeah.
Wojcik will hit both free throws.
5 new guys for St. Thomas More.
31-23. 8-point game. Rama picking up the dribble, working up over the half court line. Jesse Jensen back in the game. Leader charge. Drives. By the time he got the pass, he was already deep in the post.
Yep.
Easy shot for him. He's got 15 now. 31-25. St. Thomas More by 6. Working it back outside. Huber with the ball. Also on the floor is Gilton. Ball almost stripped from Caden Casey. Steps back, fires a 3. Won't go. The rebound will come down to Bowenkamp. Ball gets tipped. Ryan Carlo will come away with a steal.
Rama back to leader charge underneath.
Leader charge for 2. Rama with the assist. And make it a 4-point game. 31-27. They get the ball to Kirsch, Ryder Kirsch. Back out on the wing. Out on top. St. Thomas More can play a patient half-court game. Shot clock at 16. Bounce pass in the lane. Hermione Horses goes for the block. At the line will be Grant Huber to shoot 2. Hermione Horses will pick up his second foul. Well, they have him down for 1. Okay.
Well, I noticed something.
What?
Red Cloud is tired.
Really?
They are winded. Look at them.
Well, they have a
2 bent over, 1 with his hands on
They
his
have
head.
a
one
small
on his head.
bench tonight.
Right, but I mean, St. Thomas More at that last free throw brought in 5 different players.
Both shots won't go. Hermione Horses will come down with the rebound for Red Cloud. Pull-up jumper. Ali Rama for 2. Make it a 2-point game. 31-29. St. Thomas More by 2. 45 seconds to go in the half. Outside shot, that's not going to work. Leader Charge had the rebound and lost it. They get to stop and then turn it over. That's happened. Rama on the baseline, covering. Back out on the wing. They get the ball to Caden Casey. Then back outside to Kirsch, Ryder Kirsch. Shot clock at 14. Get the ball to Bowenkamp. Bowenkamp, a 5'11 senior, on the wing to Huber. Back outside. Kirsch. Caden Casey drives, kicked it outside.
Shot clock violation.
Yep. St. Thomas More, turn it over. Well, the official was right on that. I didn't hear a horn.
No.
But he was right on that.
Yeah.
Carlo will take it out. 2.9 seconds into Rama. Rama, before he got to the half court, puts up a long shot. That is the first 2 quarters. And at the end of the half, St. Thomas More has a lead. They were up one time by 12. It's down to 2. 31-29. St. Thomas More at the half, up by 2. You're listening to coverage of boys high school ball and watching on KOLC TV.
Well, thoughts? I mean, it looks like, like you said, St. Thomas More, even though they're rebuilding as usual, they're a sound fundamental team. And, we saw a few instances where, rebounding mattered, defense mattered, good ball movement made a big difference. Obviously Red Cloud is athletic and can, we've seen them blow games open, and here we have them kind of on the cusp with regaining momentum. They're down by 12, able to cut it now to 2. So definitely I think Red Cloud has the ability to kind of outplay St. Thomas More, but St. Thomas More shoots well. They shoot free throws extremely well. They move the ball, they pass the ball, and they play good team defense. So
Red Cloud's going to have to take care of the ball. They had 7
They are.
turnovers here in the first half, and you get a stop, you got to take advantage of it.
right.
You got to put up some score. You can't toss the ball away.
What was there? Almost 2 or 3 instances where Red Cloud almost stole it and then kind of lost it back. Right there at the end.
Well,
so
they did steal it, and then
Right.
they lose it right away.
yeah. So definitely, there was an opportunity for them, to go up or score, or they could take advantage of that. But, St. Thomas More, I think this is one of those rivalries in which both of these teams, regardless of record, can come to play and play hard. So, it's a good game.
Years ago, they used to call it the Bishop's Cup. These two teams would play. They'd play
Yeah.
twice in a season, here and up there. They only play once now. So next year it will be at St. Thomas More.
Huh.
But they've had so long history
Yeah.
between these two teams. St. Thomas More also used to be in the Lakota Nation Invitational.
Right.
They no longer are in LNI. They had an interest in kind of working hard to build a strong schedule. Is what they did. And
Yeah.
I mean, LNI is good, but you could end up with some
Some non-strong
yeah
games.
some smaller schools, some B schools. You could end up with them.
Yeah.
And they just worked hard to try and diversify their schedule. When they can play, they played at the Pentagon Classic, they played at the Hanson Classic, at Dakota Wesleyan University Classic. So they try and get out and play as many different teams as possible throughout the season.
Has that helped them, you think?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
So, how was St. Thomas More last year? Typical St.
I
Thomas
think
More
they
team.
were. I don't remember where they finished. I think they went to state.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure.
They didn't win it.
No, Hollenbeck has had, T area won it last year. Hollenbeck has had good teams. He's had a long stretch where he's had really good teams. And I can't remember how many state tournaments they've won. 3 or 4 state championships. He works at it.
Yeah.
You know, they work in the off season. They'll play in a league, or they'll do team camps. They'll do conditioning during the summer, basketball drills, and
I think Red Cloud does that too.
they do.
Yeah. I think nowadays you have to do that if you're going to be competitive, because that is the edge, you know.
There's opportunities. Rapid City Stevens hosts a high school basketball league in the summer. Shattern High School hosts that basketball league. White River hosts a summer basketball league. Plus, there's team camps, USD, SDSU, Black Hills, Shattern State College, Northern, Dakota Wesleyan. All of those host a team camp and individual camps as well. So if you want to work on your game, you really take advantage of the off season, put that time and effort into it. Looking at the numbers, Rayma, he didn't have a great first half. He had 5 points, a steal, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Ryan Carlo had 1 rebound. Lewis or Many Horses didn't score. He had 4 rebounds. Jalen Cross played, didn't score. Russell Leader-Charge has kind of carried the offensive load. He had 17 points in the first half, 1 block shot, 3 rebounds. Jensen got into foul trouble. He had 3 fouls early in the second quarter. He has 2 points and 2 rebounds. Jeremiah Whalen off the bench has a 3. That's the scoring as a team, 5, 10, 13 team rebounds for Red Cloud, 7 turnovers for St. Thomas More. Bowenkamp has 2 rebounds. Joe Popple has 2 points and 2 rebounds. Kale Langa has 2 points and 2 rebounds. Ryder Kirsch, a 6'6" sophomore, has 10 points here in the first half. Connor Hollenbeck has 2 free throws and 2 rebounds. Caden Casey had the hot hand. He had 10 points the first quarter, has another 3. So he has 13 points here in the first half and 2 rebounds. And Ryan Wojcik has 2 points off of 2 free throws. We're talking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Red Cloud with 13 rebounds. St. Thomas More with 10. Turnovers, St. Thomas More has 5. The Red Cloud 7. Today's game brought to you by Big Bats Conoco, Lakota Plains Propane Sioux Nation Shopping Center. Brought to you by Pine Ridge Oil, Pine Ridge Area Chamber of Commerce. By Ready Cash and iBank in Rapid City and in Pine Ridge. By Prairie Edge Book and Music Store, downtown Rapid 6th and Main, and All Season Screen Printing in Hot Springs. Brought to you by Oglala Lakota College, OSC Department of Public Safety, Oglala Sioux Lakota Housing, and OLC's Head Start and Early Head Start program. By Rural Healthcare Logistics, Lakota Funds, Pechuluto, TP, and Thunder Valley CDC. By the schools, Red Cloud, Pine Ridge, Little and Crazy Horse, and Porcupine School. Get ready, we got a little under 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half.
That's enough time.
For what?
Well, let's talk about your Patriots.
What about them?
L for love.
Huh?
L for love.
Al for love? What's that?
They're losers. They lost. How's that feel, Tom?
Like I told you on Sunday.
I know, but
I take the wins I don't gloat. I just take the wins.
Well, there's been a few times you've gloated on here when we've talked Patriots.
No,
So let's
I haven't gloated.
let's talk about their.
And I take the losses the same way. I don't say anything about them. I don't cry in my beer or anything. Not that I drink beer. But hey,
It was so good seeing them lose.
I love the process. You know,
You're talking like Belichick, Tom Belichick here.
No, I love the process. I love the game. I love watching them. They win, it's great. They lose, hey, go on to the next game.
It's pretty good they got beat by a backup quarterback. Kind of the circle, since that's how Tom Brady got his start, as backup to Bledsoe. Came out and won his first Super Bowl.
Yeah. He played a few more games than Nick Foles did, but
he did.
Yeah.
So that means Foles that was even more of a beating because Brady had more games under his belt than Foles.
I'm not taking anything away from Foles. He did a great job.
What did you think about that touchdown and pass Foles caught where Brady couldn't catch his? Just everything is like,
Look, you can dog the Patriots or you can dog Brady. Brady still set another record. 505 yards. That's a new Super Bowl record for passing yards. But the thing is, as I told my grandson, and I'll tell you, it's a team game. Brady can have a fantastic game, but the defense did not hold up their side of the field.
Well, Brady missed that pass, too. That was important. Game on, Tom.
Thank God. Red Cloud has the ball to start the second half. Ryan Carlo up on top. Jesse Jensen to Ali Rama working the baseline. Got free. They quickly double teamed him.
Nice.
Oh, reverse layup. Leader charge couldn't get it to go. And
frustration foul.
Come down with it is Jake Bowenkamp. He gets the rebound and gets fouled by Rama. Rama will pick up his second foul. I thought Leader Charge had that basket, but he just couldn't get it to go. That would have tied the game. Half a minute gone here. Down inside. The ball gets stolen.
By Leader Charge
with the steal. Quickly down, taking
in.
it coast to coast. Leader Charge for two. And that's going to tie the ball game. We're tied at 31 all. Bowenkamp with the ball up on top. Working it right side to Kirsch. Kirsch back left. Goes to Caden Casey. He had 13 points first half. Back outside the Bowenkamp. They're all over him. Got 11 to shoot. Lenga up on top. Gets a screen for Pupple. Drives. And gets the shot up and down. 33, 31. St. Thomas more by 2. Many Horses drives. Nice drive inside. Count the basket and one. He got blocked, but he muscled through the block and got the shot off. Count the basket and one. That's his first basket tonight. We're tied at 33 all, and Many Horses can give Red Cloud the lead. Many Horses does just that and make it 34 to 33. The foul is on Joe Popple, his first foul tonight. They work it outside. Casey gets the ball to Bowenkamp to Ryder Kirsch down on the baseline on the right. Back to Kirsch in the corner. Back to Bowenkamp.
Travel. Oh.
They're going to call an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Who was that on? Was that an illegal screen?
Yeah.
And that
33.
Papa will pick up his second foul in a row. Counts as a turnover. Red Cloud ball. A chance to add to the lead. They're only up by one, 34-33. Rama on the wing, drives, gets the ball to Many Horses, off of Many Horses. He couldn't quite grab it, and Red Cloud will turn it over. Chance when they add to their lead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
They've turned the ball over at crucial times.
Yep.
Bowenkamp will bring the ball up. Casey across the lane. Right side, get the ball to Popple. They go down inside to Kirsch, back outside. Bowenkamp for three and knocks it down. His first basket tonight. And 36-34, St. Thomas More back in the lead. On the wing, Horses. Rama for three. Hits the back of the iron, won't go. Horses, nice. He tipped the ball to himself. Nice rebound. Rama drives, kicks it back outside to Jensen. Pull up. Can't get that to roll. Rebound came down to Langham. He gets the rebound. Cale Langham. A blocking foul. That's on Rama. That's his third foul.
That's kind of a rarity for him.
Third foul on Rama. I've seen him foul out of the game this year.
Have you?
Yeah.
Which one?
It wasn't with about 12 seconds to go in the game, but he fouled out. Inbounds, Casey buries a three-pointer. Catch and shoot by Casey. He's got 16 points now and make it 39-34. St. Thomas More back up by 5. In the corner, Ryan Cardo for three. Cardo knocks down a three-pointer.
Nice shot.
39-37. Cavaliers by 2. Kirsch with the ball. No, that's Langham. Drives, back across the lane to Bowenkamp. Drives, off-balance shot won't go. The ball gets tipped. Rama comes away with it.
Jesse.
Oh, Jesse Jensen, my bad. Off the glass won't go. They're going to say it went off of Horses and out of bounds. It'll be St. Thomas More ball. (39-37). St. Thomas More by 2. This is Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV. Into the game, Gilt. Pull up from the corner, another three. Knocking that down, Caden Casey with 19 points in the game. 4-5 threes. He's got 5 threes. 42-37, 5-point game. Scooping that ball. Leader charge will draw the foul.
Casey kind of went into him.
His scoop shot came up a bit short, but he goes to the line to shoot 2. The foul will be the second foul on Wojcik. Leader charge will rattle the first one. Leader charge with 20 points in the game already. 42-38. And he'll hit them both. Leader charge is 21 now. 42-39, a 3-point lead. Red Cloud briefly held the lead at 34-33. It's 42-39 now. Another 3-point shot by Caden Casey. Another one. He's got 22 now. 6 threes in the game. Raymond. 45-39, 6-point game. Whalen all the way to the hoop for 2. Jeremiah Whalen, his second basket of the game.
That was a nice drive.
It was 45-41, 4-point lead. Gilton into Wojcik, back outside. A 3-pointer. This is by Ryder Kirsch now. Another 3. 48-41. St. Thomas More by 3. That shot won't go. Wojcik with the rebound for the Cavaliers. He'll bring it up. Working on the wing. Outside Gilt with the ball. Gilt covered by Whalen. Gonna call a pushing foul.
Yeah, I mean, Red Cloud's winded.
Be the second foul on Horses.
All those picks and boxing out and extra passes, I mean, I think that kind of takes it out of you if you're playing defense on that.
Jalen Cross in the game. They get the ball into Langham up off the glass for 2 and make it 50-41. Timeout on the floor. 2:47 to go in the third quarter. St. Thomas More up by 9, 50-41 over the home team, the Red Cloud Crusaders. This is Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV.
Well, definitely St. Thomas More came out, and their first 6 minutes has been, or 5 minutes has been kind of, they've dominated that 5 minutes. How much?
5 threes here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
3 by Caden Casey, 1 by Kirsch, 1 by Bowenkamp. But 5 threes here in the third quarter.
What was the halftime score?
31-29.
Wow. I mean, we've seen Red Cloud kind of come back from games like this, but you don't want to be too far behind a team like St. Thomas More at the end of the game.
Nope. 2:38 to go. Rainbow with the ball. Wants it on the wing. Drives. Kicks it back to Jensen. Leader charge up on top. Drives in the lane all the way to the rack. Blocked by Ryder Kirsch. From behind. Blocks that. It'll still be Red Cloud ball. They have 15 to shoot. Rainbow will take it out. Inbounds to Jeremiah Whalen. Right back to Raymond. Working the perimeter. Drives. Kicks it back outside. Stolen by Ryder Kirsch. He's a 6'6" sophomore. He's got some long arms.
Yeah. Deceptively tall.
Gilton. Baseline.
Nice.
Casey for 2. Casey now with 24 points in the game. St. Thomas More up by 11. 52-41. Who got that? Was that
Leader charge
leader
from
charge.
Rama.
So leader charge at 23 now. 52-43. 9-point game. Red Cloud's not gotten very many stops in this game. Kate Casey from top of 3 won't go. Rama comes down with the rebound. Working the floor to the elbow. Kicks it back outside cross. On the wing to Whalen for 3. Can't get that to go. Tipped out. That's Jensen tipping that ball out. Leader charge. Jensen turns, spins. Can't get that to go. Rebound will come down to Gilton. Gilton walks the ball up. Carlo and her many horses getting ready to come back in for Red Cloud. Ball gets tipped. Whalen will get the steal. Looks like there'll be a foul on Gilton. I'm assuming it was Michael Gilton's sister, Drew Gilton. Man, she could play. She helped St. Thomas More to their, I don't know whether it was the 3rd or 4th state championship in a row.
15th.
She ended up going to Utah, Division I team. Raymond drives in the lane. Can't get it to fall, draws the foul. Raymond goes to the line to shoot 2.
He's a bit frustrated tonight, huh?
He is. His shot hasn't fallen, but they played good defense on him.
Yeah. This is a nice game for him to kind of test himself out.
Raymond will hit the first one. Make it an 8-point game, 52-44. 54 seconds to go in the quarter. And Raymond will hit them both. Make it a 7-point game, 52-45. Hollenbeck back in the corner. That's another 3. That's Langham. Kale Langham for 3. And 55-45. 10-point game in the corner. Whalen back to Rama for 3. Won't go. Rebound came down to Caden Casey.
You know, you could just see St. Thomas More going for a 2-for-1, huh?
15 seconds on the shot clock. 55-45. Hollenbeck, Ryder Kirsch drives off the glass, count the basket and one. That shot won't go. And her mini horses will pull that down, unable to really get a decent shot off.
So
we've completed 3 quarters, and at the end of 3 now, St. Thomas More is back up by 12, 57-45 over the home team, the Red Cloud Crusaders. This is Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV.
So I thought it was interesting in that last minute. You know, St. Thomas More came down, and you know there was about 52, 53 seconds. And normally you would say, oh, we're going to play the shot clock down, and then they'll get the last shot. But, you know, St. Thomas More, what they is like, well, we'll get a quick shot, knowing we'll get it back. And so rather than get one shot off or 2 or 3, they ended up with 6 points in the last minute because they were able to hit a 3. Red Cloud came down, and I don't think they scored on theirs, did they? And then St. Thomas More went back down with about 15, 16 seconds to go, had the last shot, and ended up getting a 2 and didn't get the free throw, but so they scored 5 there at the end. But you know, that's one of those, you've said it, every possession counts. You know, it's the difference between having 5 points scored there at the end versus 2 or 3, you know. Mentally, you just kind of go away with a bigger advantage.
Final quarter, 8 minutes to go. St. Thomas More, Hollenbeck with the ball to start the 4th quarter. In the lane, Ryder Kirsch drives, too strong, won't go. That's her mini horses clearing the boards. Quickly down underneath, Ryan Carlo, too strong and won't go. And Hollenbeck will come down to the rebound for St. Thomas More.
You see Red Cloud rush their shots a little bit.
Yeah, that's an easy pup shot. Was too strong, wouldn't go down. On the wing, outside shot, Wojcik for 3, won't go. Rebound coming down to Raymond. Raymond drives, spins in the lane, puts it.
Oh, nice.
Make it a 10-point game. 57-47. Red Cloud's dug themselves a hole. Can they dig out?
Yeah.
It's a 10-point game. A minute gone in the 4th. Langan in the corner. Casey back across, and that was Hollenbeck to Casey. In the corner, Ryder Kirsch to 3, that won't go. Rebound came down to Langan. They hand the ball back over to Kirsch for 2. Kirsch is 17. Back to a 12-point game. Who got that?
Raymond, Holly.
For 2?
Yeah.
We're back to a 10-point game. 59-49. St. Thomas More by 10. Casey outside. Left side to Kirsch. Over to Hollenbeck. Back up on top to Langan. Ryder Kirsch with the ball. Catch and shoot by Casey. Rims out, won't go, but the rebound came down to St. Thomas More. Hollenbeck grabs the rebound, and we have a whole new shot clock.
Yep. That's what you didn't want to happen if you're Red Cloud.
Timeout on the floor. Hollenbeck calls time. He's all over. I wonder if that's his son, Hollenbeck. He was all over. 5:47 to go, 4th quarter, 10-point game. St. Thomas More is up by 10, 59-49, and they have the lead. And they have the ball when time's back in.
Well, I mean, if you're Red Cloud, you You need to get a stop every other possession, and you need to score quick. But you need to take advantage and score on every possession because they're down by 5 baskets basically, 10 points of some sort, and you can't trade baskets at this point because you're already down by 10. And St. Thomas More is a team that will be able to continue to score. And so if you're Red Cloud, you got to somehow find a way when you play hard defense and cause them to miss a shot, you have to get the rebound. You can't give up offensive rebounds.
I hear you. Bowenkamp on the wing to Casey for three, won't go. Leader charge will pull the rebound down for Red Cloud. Pushes the ball for pull up. Rama from the elbow, could not, it rimmed out, wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Casey come down with the rebound. For St. Thomas More, 5.5 to go. Fourth quarter, still a 10-point game, 59-49. On the wing, Langham.
Nice.
Rama went for the steal, couldn't quite get it, goes off him and out of bounds. Ten-point game, 59-49. Inbounds, Langham. Bowenkamp, back outside. Give the ball to Kirsch. Bowenkamp on top. Shot clock at 8. Outside shot won't go. Rama grabs the rebound. Red Cloud quickly up the floor. Hermany Horses up off the glass for two. Louis Hermany Horses. 59-51 now. 8-point game. Bowenkamp. Left side to Casey. In the corner. Popple. Back outside to Langham. Back to Popple in the corner. To Kurtz trying to post. Turns. Can't get that shot to go. It's touched by Hermany Horses.
It's frustrating because you did everything right. As we reach that 4-minute mark, each possession is going to become more and more critical. If you're Red Cloud. Red Cloud looks tired though. They're hands on the hips, hands on the head, bent over.
8-point game, 4:32 to go. St. Thomas More up 59-51 over Red Cloud. Out to Casey. Casey working it right, left, then in the corner. From the corner, 3 won't go. With the rebound is Whalen. In the corner, Hermany Horses for 3. Knocks it down.
Nice shot.
Who passed that to him?
That was Leader Charge.
Leader Charge with the assist. Hermany Horses to 3. And makes it a 5-point game.
Ollie again, take it away.
59-54. In the corner to Casey. Casey drives, kicks it back outside. Back to Kate.
Almost.
Ram almost a steal over to Gilton. Back down on the baseline. Back to Gilton. Shot clock at 9. Gilton hands it off to Kirsch. Kirsch drives. Shot clock at 4. In the lane, tries. Step back, comes up short. Rebound. Coming away with the rebound is Raymond. He's wanted a foul. Raymond drives all the way to the rack, count the basket, and one. They're going to call that on the floor.
Yeah. Kind of robbed him, huh?
The foul against Langham, his first foul.
I've never heard a crowd boo when their player drew a foul. Except he had a 3-point play. That should have been his.
59-54, 3:32 to go. Hollenbeck checks in for Gilton. We have Huber, and Hollenbeck. Outside to Whalen. Back to pull-up jumper by Raymond. That's not going to go. Tipped out of bounds off of St. Thomas More. The Red Cloud ball with a shot clock at 34. Raymond in the lane. Hermany Horses won't go. 7th team foul. Going to be a shot again before the shot, a foul before the shot, so it'll be 1 and 1.
If you're Red Cloud right now, St. Thomas More has just put you in bonus. Go to the basket on everything.
Huber with his second foul. Hermini Horses to shoot the bonus. Has to hit this first one to get the bonus and rattles it in.
Because at this point they get a score with the clock off, you know, when they're shooting free throws. So
59 to 55, a 4-point game. And the Hermini Horses nails both free throws, make it 59 to 56, a 3-point game. Hollenbeck on the wing goes to Langa. Up on top to
there's Rayma.
Rayma with the steal. Takes it down, lays it up for two. Rayma the steal and the two.
58.
1-point game. St. Thomas more by one. 59 to 58. A lot of time left. 3:07. The key is we've seen time and time again tonight that St. Thomas More will go down and knock down a three.
Right.
And Red Cloud's got to do something. Make sure they're out there and put a hand out. Any of their players.
Well,
they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6 threes in the third quarter. And that was a backbreaker.
Have they scored in this quarter?
They have 1 2-pointer.
Okay.
Ryder Kirsch has a 2-pointer.
So Red Cloud has done a good job of kind of holding them.
Well, they've outscored them 13 to 2.
Yeah.
So they're on a 13 to 2 run.
Yeah, so they've done a good job of outscoring them.
Well, I was just adding some
color to the commentary.
No, I was. You can say outscoring, and I can say they went on a 13 to 2 run.
Oh, okay.
That gives you a little bit more depth to the.
Yeah,
the comment.
perfect. That adds a lot more to it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Dr. Phelps. St. Thomas More will take the ball out. Ryder Kirsch. Hollenbeck.
3 minutes to go.
Casey. Wojcik. Hollenbeck will bring it up. 59-58. 1-point lead. On the wing to Ryder Kirsch. In the lane, down low, step back, and that shot's good. The 3-point game. That was Wojcik inside for two. Driving, Rayma. In and out, won't go. This time he'll get 2 shots.
Every time I've seen him play, he makes 9 out of 10 of those little shots like that. Tonight he's more like 1 out of 10. But the nice thing is he's getting his game back. He's going to the basket. Now he gets to go to the free throw line.
Langham with his third foul. Rayma hits the first free throw. Make it a 2-point game. 61 to 59. 2:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot by Rayma rattles, won't go. The rebound will come down. Grabbing the rebound is Hollenbeck. We're talking a 2-point game, 61-59. We'll see if that free throw comes back to bite him.
Yeah.
Kirsch on the wing, out to Hollenbeck on top. 2.5 to go, fourth quarter. He calls the play. Shot clock at 12. Hollenbeck working to the left. Outside Caden Casey. He forced that
partially
shot.
blocked. Leader charge.
And Jesse Jensen comes away with it. Reverse layup.
Leader charge. All tied up.
We have a tie ball game. We're tied at 61 all with 2 minutes to go in the game. Hollenbeck covered by Rayma. They work it on the wing to Casey. Back outside on top to Wojcik. They get the ball to Hollenbeck. I haven't got the sense that Hollenbeck's a shooter.
No. He
In
is.
the corner, yes, he is. He's Caden, just what I talked about. Casey hit his 7th three of the ball game. Rayma comes right back trying to match the three. Can't get it to go. Ryder Kirsch will come down with the rebound.
You know, I think he should have attacked the basket there.
64 to 61, a 3-point game. Hollenbeck on top, goes to Casey in the corner to Wojcik. They're going to call a pushing foul from behind. Is that on Hermini Horses?
Yeah.
That'll be his 4th foul. I believe his 4th.
I mean, I know Ollie wants to blow the game open, but I think getting to the basket, they're in bonus. You get a shoot while the clock's not running, gets you a little timeout.
Yeah, I think he's just frustrated because
Yeah.
Casey knocked down that three and that put him
Right.
behind three.
Oh, nice. Jensen.
Jensen with a steal. Then he lost the handle on him.
Right idea.
Yep. They exchanged the turnovers. St. Thomas more ball. Into Hollenbeck. 1:10 on the clock. 3-point game. 64-61. Hollenbeck on top. Raymond went for the steal. Couldn't quite get it done. Hollenbeck kicks it in the corner. Langa.
Rama is all over him. Nice
back
defense.
to Hollenbeck. Nowhere to go. Timeout on the floor. Dave Hollenbeck calls time.
Yeah.
48 seconds on the clock. Cavaliers have the ball and the lead. They're up 64-61, and they have 12 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. You're right. Rama coming down. He went for the three to tie the game back up again, and probably a little impatient.
Yeah.
Not having the patience to know that you still had time. Go for the two. If he made the two and fouled, that still could be a three-point play, even if he just made the two.
Well,
You'd be within one.
Well, and more importantly, Red Cloud's comeback has been off of twos and quick drives to the basket where they're catching. I mean, if you give St. Thomas more time to set up in team defense, odds are they're going to be in a position for rebound. They're going to play you, pretty wild chest-to-chest defense, and they're going to make it hard on you. But all of Red Cloud's momentum has been off of quick baskets, quick passing, getting to the, getting the layup, and it's important to remember that. Now you got 48 seconds. St. Thomas more ball. Now, if you're Red Cloud, you absolutely have to play defense and get a rebound. You can't give up an offensive rebound here.
Once again, 64-61. Cavaliers by 3. 48 seconds to go in the game. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Jensen. Inbounds. They get the ball out to Caden Casey. Back to Ryder Kirsch. Kirsch driving. They cut him off. And the ball back. Shot clock to 3. A running jump shot won't go. The rebound. Whalen will come down with the rebound, and he hands the ball over to Rama. Rama drives in the lane. Off balance shot. And Hollenbeck's going to call timeout.
So
Caden Casey ends up with a rebound while he's on the deck.
Yeah.
They tried to get a jump ball, and Hollenbeck calls timeout. I don't know how this official at this end got the timeout from Hollenbeck at the other end. How did he do that?
He just knew. But this was the official who missed that body check that Ollie took when he got the steal.
And Ollie drove. Was there a foul in there?
There was a lot of contact, I mean, they had 3 guys around him. I couldn't see it, but definitely there was a lot of contact. Once again, we're not officials, so we can't make that call, but, I think if you're a Red Cloud, you kind of go away with it a little frustrated, with that missed opportunity.
The shot clock's off. 27 seconds on the game clock.
Got 2 fouls to give.
Full court pressure by Red Cloud. Although it's not full court man-to-man.
Yeah.
They try and trap Hollenbeck. Up the floor, they get the ball to
Look at it, got somebody by themselves.
Wojcik will take a foul. Hermenihorst will pick up his 4th foul. 4th foul on Hermenihorst. 16th foul, no bonus yet.
Yeah, they're acting like they're going to shoot. And I don't think that player can come in. He's not allowed to come in.
St. Thomas will take it out at half court. Ryan Carlo checks in, comes in for many horses. 64-61. St. Thomas with the lead and the ball. No shot clock, 21.5. Inbounds. They get the ball to Langa. Ryan Carlo with the foul. For Ryan, I have him for just one foul. It'll be a bonus now, 1-1. The many horses back in, Whalen out. And that's going to be the second foul on Carlo. At the line is Langa to shoot 1-1. He misses the free throw. For many horses comes down to the rebound. Timeout on the floor. Timeout. 16 seconds on the clock. Red Cloud got the stop. They got the foul, the 1-1. He missed it. Red Cloud came down with the rebound. Timeout on the floor. 16 seconds to go. St. Thomas More up by 3, 64-61. You go for the 3?
No. I don't think so. I think you go for the quick 2. And then try to get a steal. And then go from there. Because, I mean, nobody has really been hitting threes very well for Red Cloud tonight. So, you have in my opinion, you have a better chance of getting a 3-point play off of a drive where you'll get a go and maybe you go shoot a free throw and try to tip it out and get another possession out of it, or you hit them both and, you know, kind of play it out.
Red Cloud's had 3 threes.
Yeah.
Caden Casey has 7.
Himself. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're Red Cloud, 16 seconds is an eternity, you know, if you can get to the ball, get to the basket and score. I think you go for the 3, it's a big gamble. Because St. Thomas More is going to get the rebound.
St. Thomas More has 12 threes. It's a 3 for Red Cloud.
Wow.
Red Cloud takes it out half court into Raymer.
No, they're going to go for the 3. See?
Saved. That seemed like a late foul, or late call.
Yeah.
They're going to say Red
But
Cloud.
there you go, I mean.
Red Cloud turned it over.
Quick 2 was the better call. I mean, you're in bonus.
Leader charge went for the steal. It was intended for Wojcik. Tipped out of bounds. 8 seconds to go. 8.4. Still a 3-point game. Ryder Kurtz. Inbounds, tipped by leader charge out of bounds.
That should stay here. I think it's a jump ball.
Ryder Kurtz will take it out. 7.1 seconds to go. Kurtz into Hollenbeck. He'll be fouled. Raymond will pick up his 4th foul.
So
Hollenbeck will go to the line to shoot 1-1.
So now you're down by 3. Versus you could have been down by 1 if you got to the free throw line or got a 2.
I hear you. Hollenbeck, the only scores he's had in the game is from the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from the line. 5.6 seconds on the clock now. And Hollenbeck sinks the first one. That makes it a 4-point game. He'll shoot another one. 65-61. Misses the second one. Rebound comes down to leader charge. Timeout on the floor with 3.5 seconds to go.
Yeah. Now see, if you would have went for the quick 2, you would have got the free throw or the basket. Now you would have been down by 2 points. With a chance to tie or a chance to win.
65-61, Cavaliers by 4, 3.5 seconds to go in the game. Red Cloud has the ball, but it's a 2-possession game.
Well, it's like Belichick benching what's-his-name. You just never know when a call's going to come back and haunt you.
So true.
Who did he bench?
Malcolm Butler.
Oh yeah. Started all year as a safety, is that or cornerback?
Cornerback.
Oh yeah.
They added they added a little over a second.
Yeah.
4.8 seconds on the clock. So they added 1.3 seconds, 4.8 on the clock. Carlo will take it out. Carlo, Rama from the corner for three, hits it. And that's the ball game.
Yeah.
Rama hit the shot from the corner, and time ran off the clock. The final score, St. Thomas More will win it 65-64.
Yeah.
Red Cloud started the quarter down by 12. They came within one and lost at 65-64. That's back-to-back losses for Red Cloud. They were 13-1 on Saturday. They lost to Lamar's, Iowa. And tonight at home they lose to St. Thomas More 65-64. That's the final score for St. Thomas More. They'll even their record at 8-8.
Well, that was a tough loss. Good game. I mean, both played really solid fundamental basketball. You know, credit St. Thomas More with not getting rattled. They were up by 12, and Red Cloud went on a 13-2 run in order to kind of cut it and get it within 2 points going into late in the fourth quarter. You know, St. Thomas More, though, they're fundamentally sound. You know, Red Cloud, I think it was a really nice test for them to kind of play against a team that's very different than the teams they normally see. You know, St. Thomas More is, you know, they pass the ball well, they move the ball well, they set good screens, they're fundamentally pretty sound. And so that's always nice to see, because if you're Red Cloud going into playoffs, and if you're going to get any East River teams, that's what you're going to kind of see. You know, if you're one of the things that I was surprised by, and I hadn't seen all season, is, you know, Red Cloud was winded tonight. They, you know, they were lacking for energy and air because, you know, they were having to expend a lot of energy to play St. Thomas More, who was playing basically 10 players tonight. It's a tough loss if you're Red Cloud, but it's probably the time to lose. You don't want to lose in the regional tournament. You don't want to lose in the Sweet 16, and you want to kind of look at this game and go away from it and saying, you know, what could we have done differently? Where were we at? What things didn't go well for us? You know, when I think about Red Cloud, you know, their shooting was off tonight. One thing that was nice was that they had some other players step up. You know, Ollie was struggling a little bit tonight offensively. They had other players step up. You know, we were talking about, you know, this is a team sport. You can't rely on one player, and you got to be able to have some balanced scoring when you meet teams like this. And so, you know, I think that's nice for Red Cloud, kind of going away that they have to sort of figure this out. When one of their main players isn't scoring, what do? You know, how do you come back? And they showed that they can. You know, other players are able to step in.
Looking at the numbers for Red Cloud, Rama finished with, he had 10 points in the fourth quarter, so he finished with 17 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds. Ryan Carlo had 5 points and a rebound, 1 steal. Louis Horses had 12 points, he had 8 rebounds. Russell Liederchurch had 25 points, 2 block shots, and 5 rebounds. Jesse Jensen, 2 points and 4 rebounds. Jeremiah Whalen had 5 points and 2 rebounds. As a team, Red Cloud had 28 rebounds and 10 turnovers. For St. Thomas More, Jake Bowenkamp finished with 3 points, 3 rebounds. Michael Gilton had 1 rebound. Joe Popple, he finished with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Kale Langham, he finished with 9 points and 5 rebounds, assists. Ryder Kirsch, he had 17 points, a steal, a block shot, 1 rebound. Connor Hollenbeck had 3 points and 5 rebounds. Caden Casey had 7 threes and 27 points and 5 rebounds. And Ryan Wojcik finished with 4 points and a rebound. As a team, St. Thomas More had 23 rebounds. They also had 10 turnovers. So both teams had 10 turnovers. Red Cloud actually out-rebounded St. Thomas More 28 to 23. But the key stat in the game, 65-64, St. Thomas More knocked off Red Cloud here in this game on Red Cloud's home floor.
Yeah. It's a good game. I mean, I think it's a good game for Red Cloud. I think this is a game where you want to watch your game film and learn a lot about yourself. And, you know, this team tested them probably in a way that they hadn't been tested yet, and you know, this is the kind of team they're going to see going forward, you know, in the playoffs. So, you know, it's a good time to lose if you have to lose, and it's an opportunity for them to learn, I guess, and grow.
For Red Cloud, they will be at Hot Springs on Thursday. That's their next game, at Hot Springs on Thursday. I want to thank our sponsors, Big Bats Conoco, Lakota Plains Propane, and Sioux Nation Shopping Center. We thank Pioneers Oil, Pioneers Area Chamber of Commerce.